Oh, sugar honey iced tea. It's the EAC Show.
Good day, ladies and gents. I'm Emilio A. Colon.
And I am Marcus Mack, and this is the EAC Show coming to you from sunny South Florida with episode 101. This is the beginning of the rest of our lives, gentlemen.
101 episodes. Marcus Mack on this Effort Friday episode. Joining us is a longtime friend of mine and a listener to the show, my Caribbean sensation, LaVaughn Harvey. LaVaughn, thank you for joining us on episode 101. Appreciate it, Marcus Mack and myself. Thanks for joining us. We're going to talk a lot of crap. We're going to talk some sports, some NFL lines. I got to give a shout out before we start, LaVaughn. I got to give a shout out to Marcus. Marcus, you are the Week 8 champion in the NFL. I don't know how you do it. Maybe your son or your daughter picks your picks for you. I don't know how you're doing it.
Listen, man, it's intuition. You know what I'm saying? It's intuitivity.
Dude, you like the colors
intuitivity.
I don't even know, man. I don't even know. But hopefully this week, maybe LaVaughn could rub off on a one-night stand, be a one-hitter quitter type guy, come in, give us his picks, and keep it moving.
Man, listen, I got what it takes.
By the way, congratulations. First of all, thank y'all for having me on the show. I tune in from time to time, and also congratulations on episode 100. That's a lot. A lot. I remember episode number 1, so y'all come a long way. So
we talked about it. We talked about it, Marcus. Remember all the mistakes. Yo, if we had more of a staff to record all the behind the scenes, we could record 100 more episodes just off the behind the scenes.
Nah, but you know what? If it wasn't for the whole quarantine time and all that stuff, that's what really stopped. Because not for nothing, I could have did both. I could have definitely got the behind the scenes and all that. It was just the quarantine that really messed us up.
The time and place for that. At least some footage.
I know we wanted to address just a little bit of this NBA comeback talk and this, that, and third. Marcus Mack, shout out to your Brooklyn Nets. That court, if you guys haven't seen it, Marcus, if you could figure out a way to plug it for the audience that's watching on YouTube, that court is no joke. It's fire. The retro Dazin Petrovic, Derek Coleman days with the blue and the red, that is straight fly. I'm down for all of that.
Wow. So they're probably bringing back the jerseys in too, right? The white.
Yeah, they're bringing it back. It's going to seem weird seeing Kyrie Irving wearing one of those, really, really light blue and red jerseys, though.
I ain't even going to lie. I got really, really accustomed to the black and the white and gray. I really like the black and white, man. I don't know where
listen, you got to teach the youth that are growing up as Brooklyn Nets fans where it started. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you got to pay homage.
Yeah.
I said this today in the shop, with everything that's going on in the world and, Marvel being put on pause, and I'm a big Marvel fan. Have you ever thought of an alternate universe where Biggie, Tupac, and Big Pun didn't die?
All right, cool.
But tell me, what would you think a world, LaVaughn, would be with Biggie, Pun, and Tupac still alive?
Well,
man, listen.
Think to this stuff. But anyways, I mean, if that was the case, a lot of these artists nowadays wouldn't even be here. So, I mean, that's one thing. So, they're kind of in the same breath as the guys that are here now that have kind of been, been here for.
I don't know.
They come from the same.
I think we'll probably have the same, I wouldn't say the same people, but it'd probably be the same type of flex. It just, probably the styles would be a lot different. Because you can't bite what's still here.
The reason why I bring it up is because those New Jersey Nets jerseys that's what they were called back then. They're called the Brooklyn Nets now. Those jerseys are from Dazin Petrovic's era. He was one of the best New Jersey Nets guards. He was from Croatia, baller, died in a car accident heading from Olympics representative with Croatia, heading into Germany, got into a car accident with his girlfriend. He ended up dying. If Dazin Petrovic never died, there's a lot of players right now that wouldn't be names because he was a baller.
You throwing it back right now. I'm thinking, the jerseys, like the Kerry Kittles, like those jerseys, those
Before
colors.
that.
See this. I got to see this then.
Oh, it's fire. Marcus Mack.
You ain't seen it? You ain't seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh man, yo, that's because you seen it. It's just like you see how the white, the blue and the pink on the Miami jersey. See how they flipped it completely? Like they flipped it, but the logo is still the same. Just the colors is different. It's just a much more vibrant feel. Much more vibrant.
The dark blue with the white and the pink outlining, but I'm thinking like the coach was, I think it was Byron Scott, like that whole lineup. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I want to get your guys' opinion, and I'll start off with you, Marcus Mack, first, and then we'll go to LaVaughn. What do you guys feel about this whole December 22nd start of the NBA? Now, I know, listen, I get it. At the end of the day, these are multimillionaires. They want to be with their family. They already been with their family for, away from their family in the bubble or whatever it may be, which was completely successful. But in order for basketball to keep going, keep growing, keep showing the sport to the masses, there has to be a start date. Normally they start around right now, which is October 31st, November 1st, that whole week between Halloween and the 1st of November. They're talking about starting December 22nd. The NBA has always owned Christmas. Thanksgiving is the NFL. Christmas is the NBA. Marcus Mack, give me your opinion. Do you think they should start December 22nd, or do you think they should wait until January? And then when Marcus is done, LaVaughn, your opinion, please.
I think they should wait till January. I think the players fought a good fight. You know what I'm saying? As far as fighting for everything they were supposed to get once the season ended briefly when it got postponed, and then going back into the season and then them finishing around that time. Talking about Christmas time, man. Let them spend time with their family. Come back January refreshed, ready to go.
You know what? You can start in December, but let the dusty teams that had about 7 months off play in December. Yo, these guys just stopped playing last month. Let Miami post up for a little bit. Let the Lakers post up. I know they want the big teams to play on Christmas. I get it. But these guys just stopped playing. What about the teams that didn't get into the bubble?
Right.
All forever. Legs. How about the guys that got in the bubble?
Yeah, it's a fact.
There's layers, bro. Let the bottom of the West and the bottom of the East play it out for the end of 2020. Y'all finish that off this year off, and let's start fresh.
So, Marcus, I appreciate your answer. LaVaughn, I appreciate your answer. But let me tell you my answer. I don't give a shit. I need the gambling. I need the lines. I need the over-under, first quarter, second quarter, halftime bet. I need money line. I need the teaser. I need the action reverse. I need everything. I don't want to hear none of that shit, okay? With COVID put us out of commission. We were betting on simulated Madden games. I want the players to play.
Yeah. I can't be mad at that. Well, because you're missing a lot of money. Listen to me. I'm sensitive to home family first. I'm sensitive to homies spending time with their families. But from a gambling standpoint, I need you boys playing. I need to be sweating out an over-under in the fourth quarter, whether or not it's going to hit or not. I need to know if that -7 is going to cover for me or not.
I mean, remember, the bad teams have spreads too, Born, so it's okay. You can still get it.
Listen to me. Betting on the bad teams is like,
it's not good.
I could be doing something else. Let me do this. Let me put 2K. I'll pick a team, you pick a team. Let me put 2K, put the controllers in the middle, and let the computer play. I'd rather watch that sometimes.
How about Born? Just bet the Cavaliers and the Pistons. Go for it. I mean, just give the good teams a rest, man. And guess what? All it takes is LeBron to say, I don't know, man.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I think he got a point there. If LeBron pull that plug, so I'm saying, he just be like, nah, I don't think I want to even be bothered. January it is. Guaranteed.
And if he says, if they try to, LeBron, work with us, then what you going to do for me? And then here we go. here we go. We got one person controlling the NBA. So it's just like,
I mean, one person has controlled the NBA for some time now. The NBA gets that right.
What it is that one person got influence over a handful of other people that can control the NBA. You hear me? That's the bottom line with that one.
So listen, for the record, I agree with LaVaughn. I agree with you totally what you said about the guys need to make the dusty players, the dusty teams play. As long as there's some type of basketball, I'm okay with it. I agree with Marcus Mack. Let those guys spend some time with their family. They just literally stopped not too long ago. But for me, in all honesty, get on the court December 22nd. There's only going to be a handful of teams playing on Christmas anyway, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
When would it start in January anyways?
It'll probably start like January 5th, January 6th.
The next week?
Yeah,
next week, Emilio?
But you got the 22nd to the 29th. You got to remember, basketball is played every day. We're going to talk week 9 football, and we're going to get into week 9 football. Marcus Mack did win week 8. If we had the crown with us, Marcus Mack would be wearing it tilted on the side of his head, like literally, so it's almost falling off the side of his head.
So what was his record? I'm curious. I mean, I didn't know it was a win-lose.
I didn't go back into it, but I know it was just me and him because Cam didn't come on last week, and I know that certain games that I didn't have, he had and he hit.
Man, my picks on
the same side. Certain games you on the same side we hit together.
LaVaughn, listen. Let me have a hard talk with you for a second. It's the first time we meeting you. How you doing? You had a good day today?
We was all right.
Listen, my picks are impeccable. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, if you want a brand that you can believe in, holla at Mac. Get on the team, man. I'm telling you, you got to get on this team, man. I'm going to take you all the way to the other side of the rainbow. I can guarantee you whatever you can find, you can keep.
I swear he bets on jersey colors. He bets on whether he has a girl that.
Listen, you see, that's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem. You trying to give out the mathematics. I'm just trying to give out the solution. You hear me? Listen. He trying to give out the equation. I'm trying to give out the solution. Don't worry about how I got there. Just know it's there. That's all I'm saying.
So all you guys got the lines up, right? So we're all on the same page. So we got 1 o'clock Sunday football, starting with the Seattle Seahawks going to Buffalo to play the Buffalo Bills, and it's a -3 Seattle on the road favorite. Marcus Mack, tell me who you got. LaVaughn, tell me who you got, and I'll go last.
I mean, Seattle is favored going over to New York. I can't lie. I would like to. I think let's do something different this week. Let's hear LaVaughn pick first.
Oh, okay. LaVaughn, your pick first.
Okay. I've taken a look at this spread, and first of all, freaking home dogs, man. Those guys are so tempting to choose. Seattle's secondary is really bad. It's not a secret. Buffalo's secondary is banged up. At this point, it's about not getting cute, and I'm going with the MVP of the league right now with the 2 best receivers on the field. I'm going with Seattle -3. I'm not going to get cute.
You want me to go down, Marcus, or you want
Of course. I'm going to go last. I'm going to tell you why, because I just sprinkled something on there, you heard? This week, listen, check this out. This week is definitely a big week. I like that LaVaughn is on here, feel what I'm saying? So he can give the solution. Just know, all I want to talk about is next week when I have my crown again.
This nigga's head is so big.
Just big enough for that crown. Yeah, but go ahead, Emilio. Give it to him.
I'm going to go with the Buffalo Bills +3. It's possible that the Seattle Seahawks still win the game, but I'm going to go with Josh Allen and Buffalo Bills +3. They're at home. I think they're getting their stuff bounced back. Seattle doesn't play as well on the road as they do at home. At home, they're no joke. As you can see, they ended up losing to Arizona in a wild one in Arizona. I feel like they can lose this game as well. You did say that, Buffalo's secondary is straight trash, but I feel like the Seattle Seahawks defense is not that good as well. You could put up points on it. So I'm gonna take Buffalo +3, Marcus Mack.
Okay. I actually like Seattle. Just by the way, to LaVaughn, the pick that you pick is by the spread, not by the win.
Well, he got it.
Right? All right, cool. Just said you know, because they got me with that one too. I ain't gonna lie. They caught me slipping with that.
I don't expect Seattle to win by 1 or 2 points. I got them by by touchdown, to be honest.
Right. Yeah. Nah, I think I want to go with Seattle though. I like Seattle.
All right, so Marcus Mack and LaVaughn on Seattle, and I'm on the Buffalo Bills. So when Buffalo wins, I'll be already up 1-0 to start off the week. So that's good. We got
sound right. You want me to take this one? You want me to take this one?
Go ahead.
Denver shooting over to Atlanta. I can't lie. I want to go first with this one. I don't care what nobody say. Get Atlanta out of here. Get Atlanta out of here. Now, I mean, give me Denver. Give me Denver +4, man. Denver Broncos going to Atlanta. Now, I mean, and Atlanta is favored. But give me Denver, man.
I'm going to go with Atlanta -4, LaVaughn and Marcus Mack. Atlanta has been playing really good football. It's crazy because they can actually be, if they would keep their leads, they probably would be like 6-2 or 7-1 or
it's
something.
It's the change of leadership. It's the change of leadership.
If they could actually hold their leads in their games, they would be a really, really good football team. So I'm going to take Atlanta -4. LaVaughn, your pick.
Yeah, if they could keep their leads. This team is undefeated at halftime. Like, I'm cool, man. Like, there's no Ridley right now. I think Denver's been playing like decent ball.
Yeah.
And points, that's way too much. So, Matt, I'm so far. I know it's only been 2 games, but I'm digging your picks. I think we're on the same page. So I'm going +4 Denver, easy call right now. I'm going. Actually, I think I have winning outright, to be honest.
Yeah. Because here's my thing with Atlanta, right? Here's my thing. They always play good ball. We established that, right, Emilio?
Yes.
Like, they play good ball, and then they always just let it slip through their fingers at the wrong time. I don't like that. I don't really want to put my money there. Give me Denver.
I'm telling you right now, you guys are going to be 0-2 because these 2 picks are going to be mine, and you guys are going to be 0-2. This is perfect. I love it. I really do. I love it. I'm telling you right now.
Okay. We're going Chicago Bears will be going down to Tennessee, and Tennessee is favored 6.5. LaVaughn, how you feel about that one?
It went up, man. You know what? I love Tennessee this game. I love Tennessee this game, and I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, Chicago has the whole "we have a great defense." Man, they got some COVID issues, I believe, with some of their linemen. And also, Titans don't have the best defense, but I believe they get Adoree Jackson back. They cut some really bad secondary, DBs, I believe, this past weekend because they did that bad. I just think King Henry runs all over these boys, and Tannehill has an efficient game as usual. So
yeah, definitely.
Follow the points, man. It's a decent amount, but I think a touchdown plus is something they can cover. So I'm going Tennessee Titans.
That little half a point. Ball. That little half a point be like, if it was like 7.5, that half a point be reading. So it was 7.5.
Gross.
Yeah, I might
run those. Run that.
Yeah, okay. run that. That be the difference. 6.5. Let's go. That 7.5. It'd be like sometimes you be looking at it like, I'm gonna go the other way. Going the other way.
Look is gross, but 6.5, I'll take it.
You going with Tannehill, Marcus? Yes or no?
It's on you.
Oh, it's on me?
Go. It's on you.
You know what? Not for nothing. The Tennessee Titans were disappointing last week. I do think the Bears defense is they're one of the top defenses in the league. I think in the top 5 or whatever it may be. So I'm going to get the 6.5 points with the Bears. I'm not saying that the Bears are going to win the game. I'm saying the Bears are just going to cover. I still think Tennessee Titans have a chance to win this game, maybe by 3, maybe by 4, maybe by 5. But I will give the Bears defense the 6.5 points.
You like that? All right. So next game at the 1 o'clock slot.
You didn't even pick.
You know I'm going with Tannehill. You know that.
Though. Listen, there's too many situations in the world right now where there's so uncertainty. You know what I'm saying? You got votes coming all over the place and this, that, and third. I need Marcus's Max picks in here, okay? The ballot has to be in here.
Yeah. That's what I was just about to say. Yeah, make sure y'all count my ballot right, please. Make sure I get all my votes in, everything on point. But you already know I was going with Tennessee. You know that. I'm going in that direction. That's why I said that little half a point over 7 might have made a big difference. But, give me Tennessee. Give me Tennessee Titans all day. Next up, on the slot, the 1 o'clock slot. We got Baltimore going out to Indianapolis, and 0-0. This one is up in the air.
It's a pick 'em. It's a pick 'em. I'm gonna go with the Baltimore Ravens. I think this is a bounce back game for Lamar Jackson. He really hasn't had good games against good teams. This is a decent team in the Indianapolis Colts. Really, really good defense. But I'm going to sit there and say that the Baltimore defense makes Phillip Rivers throw a couple interceptions, and then they capitalize on it. So I'm going to take the Baltimore Ravens in this game.
Okay, cool. Finally, Emilio, your common sense has arrived.
Look at the newcomer trying to crack jokes.
You got your first win on the board. Thank God. I'm about to say 0-4. But yeah, no, I agree with you, man. That Phillip Rivers is bad. And once he's Baltimore, he's not good, man. If this guy,
more shots.
More defense gets to him, I can see him throwing pick sixes galore. And Baltimore's been struggling, and this is the bounce back spot for him as well. They got a decent defense, the Colts do. But I feel like the Ravens are going to run the ball like crazy, and they're just going to overpower them and just tire them out. So I'm going on Baltimore as well.
Go ahead, Marcus.
Yeah, for sure. I think I'm gonna ride out with Baltimore too. I'm actually gonna ride on his coattail with that one. Word. Cause that one's up in the air, and I ain't even gonna lie. I really been liking Baltimore on the ball.
I'm starting to feel like it's a 2-for-1 over here. Like you saying you riding his coattails, but I was the one that made the first Baltimore Ravens pick, Marcus.
I mean, right now, me and him riding together right now. Cause you after my crown.
I've been in the gym with Enasia this whole week. You know what I'm saying? I got big shoulders right now. If you want me to carry you, I can carry you.
Yeah, hey, listen, man, not for nothing. My record speaks for itself.
Wow.
I'm still up on the season.
Nah. What score?
I'm up by 1 week.
Hear the season long score. That's what I want to hear for sure.
Cam is the only one that hasn't won a week at all.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, Cam is down.
Yeah.
Cam is down.
Remember, we skipped 1 week because you were out of town. I'm still up 1 week.
That's crazy. For real?
Yes.
All right, so this week that I win, we'll be tied up.
No, I'm up 1 week after your win. This week when I win and LaVaughn has 0 and you still have 3, then you know what I'm saying?
Look, no. No, wait, hold on. As of right now, who's up? You're up?
1 week.
1 week. So when I win this week right here, we're going to be tied up.
No, listen, let me explain something to you. You have to stop the picks, okay? Stop the picks right now, and LaVaughn, you keep counting picks, okay? I want you to understand this, okay? That's the narrative that we're going with on episode 101. Marcus, stop your picks. LaVaughn, count your picks, okay?
Heard. Next on the 1 o'clock slot, we got Carolina Panthers going to Kansas City to see the Chiefs. This is a huge spread right here. Kansas City is favored by 10.5.
That's so Marcus Mack. What you talking about? Marcus Mack. First and last name. By the way, maybe now isn't the time. First and last name. What's up with the first and last name thing?
What's up with the first and last name?
Marcus Mack. What happened to just Marcus?
It can be just Marcus. You can address me as Marcus. You could address me as Matt. All legends had a first and last name. You heard?
Okay,
that's a fact. Now, I mean, but you could address me as either. Know what I mean?
Eminem? Nah, no.
I mean, nah. That's like. I mean, it depends on the context. But the way you talking about it, you might as well just call me delicious or something. Nah, I'm good. Nah, if you gonna do it, you got to put a twist on it. You got to put a twist. Hold on. If you're going to do it, you got to put a twist on it, man. You might say double M. You know what I'm saying? You might want to, you might want to put a little twist on it.
Marcus, intuition.
Yeah. So I get it, Marcus Mack. I'm not even mad at you now for skipping it because you knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're too loaded. Too loaded on that side. Two
Yeah,
touchdowns.
That next 1 o'clock game is a conference game, though, Marcus. And conference games are a little different. So go ahead. Tell us.
Houston and Jacksonville?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, next, still at the 1 o'clock slot, we got New York Giants, Emilio's favorite, against Washington.
What are you talking about? I'm a Jets fan.
You everything out of New York, you be rocking.
I do not root for the Giants. I do not root for the Giants, and I do not root for the Yankees.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, but definitely the Mets. Yeah, but the Washington team is favored by 2.5.
I'm gonna take the New York Giants plus the 2.5. Daniel Jones, the coach, also what's his name? Joe Judge. Joe Judge got them boys playing. They should have beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Monday Night Football, LaVaughn? It was on Monday Night Football, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they should have beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Giants played a really, really good game. So I'm gonna go with the New York Giants plus the 2.5. Who you got, LaVaughn?
We all have this theory where it's kind of like look ahead. I think that, and this goes for not just Tampa Bay, we'll get to them soon. I think Giants gave it their all on Monday night. They played a great game. I didn't see that coming. So I'm going with the Washington football team. Not the artwork, with the football team. You
don't want to call them Skins Red?
Yeah, he's not jacking that W at all.
You don't want to call them Skins Red?
Absolutely not.
You see, I just addressed him as Washington.
That's just saying a curse word backwards. It's the same thing. Nah.
Look. I'm gonna explain something to you, and this is pertaining to what we were just talking about. I addressed this today, Marcus and LaVaughn. I don't believe in racism, right? I don't believe in it. Like, it's something that is taught, right? It's passed down. But for me personally, I believe in massive, massive stereotypes. But for me, those stereotypes are a form of endearment. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you right now, if I need to go get a bagel, I'm going to the Jewish deli. If I need to go get Italian food, I'm going to the Italians. If I need Chinese food, I'm going to go see my peoples, the Chinks. It is what it is. So I don't have a necessary problem with the Cleveland Indians being called the Indians, the Washington Redskins or Skins Red being called Redskins. I don't have a problem with it because, to me, it's a form of endearment. It's not racist.
Yeah, man. To be honest with you, I really don't care either. I mean, they're going over the top. It's really extra, to be honest. To be honest, I think that's the first time I've ever called them the football team. To be honest with you, I'm definitely a Skins Red, Redskins guy. Washington, Cleveland Indians, Atlanta Braves, Florida Seminoles. None of that bothers me, to be honest. So I'm just keeping it a buck.
I'm not the fun police at all. So whatever they want to call me, it was just very convenient.
If they renamed the Cleveland Indians, the Cleveland Caucasians, I wouldn't care.
That would be kind of strange. I wonder what their logo would be.
Or let's call the Boston Red Sox the Boston Crackers. I would not care.
Yo, but listen, what would the logo be, though? It was the Cleveland Caucasians. That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
So you went with the Washington football team, LaVaughn?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, he definitely went. He went with Washington.
So
I ain't gonna lie. I never go with New York Giants. I never would. But I think I'm gonna rock with New York on this game. That 2.5 spread kind of is looking a little fruitful for me on that end. So I think I'm gonna rock with New York on this one.
Trust that back, Goldman, and I don't like the guys. They got Slayton, and that's cute. But I think what's his name about to just tear up that interior. What's his name? Chase Young. On the Redskins, he's about to just cause havoc. And then, like I said, the game.
See, you just called them the Redskins. You see what I'm saying?
I told you, Redskins guy. I'm none of that, to be honest with you. I'm cool.
We got one more 1 o'clock slot. We got Houston Texans going over to Jacksonville. Houston is favored by 7.
I don't like the spread not one bit, and I'm explaining to you why I don't like the spread. When it's a conference game, like the spread should be anywhere between 3 and 5, in my opinion, unless the team is really, really, really bad. I mean, even giving Gardner Minshew 7 points, he can cover 7 points. Like, seriously. Even with DJ Chark, the running back Robinson, like, they can cover those types of numbers. So, for me, I'm going to take Jacksonville plus the 7 points. Jacksonville doesn't win the game, but Jacksonville will cover. Who you got, LaVaughn?
I love what I agree with what you said in regards to the spread 3-6. But there's one problem, Emilio. Gardner Minshew is not playing quarterback. Now, when you have somebody from the stands playing quarterback by the name of, I believe, Jake Luton, that's an issue.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Defense is not good either.
Yeah, but neither is Houston's.
Yeah, but Jacksonville's is worse. And who has a better quarterback? So if it's gonna be a shootout, it's a big spread. You're right for a division game, but I believe they're coming off a bye too, right? Houston. I'm not gonna go with the Uber driver playing quarterback. I don't know who this guy is. He looks fat. I'm gonna go with Houston minus the 7 points. I'm good.
I already know who Marcus is gonna go with because he doesn't choose Jacksonville ever.
Yeah, not a Jacksonville or New York unless it's the Bills. Yeah,
Marcus has the same. Marcus has the same. Go ahead, Marcus. Everything in Florida is what? Sucky.
And New York too. Word. But yeah. What was that? That was the last 1 o'clock game, right? Now we going to the 4 o'clock game, 4-5. Las Vegas Raiders is going to LA with the Chargers. That's a throw-up game. What y'all think?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'm going with the Chargers. I'm going with Justin Herbert and the Chargers.
Oh, gosh. This game's even now?
Yeah.
What happened to the 1.5?
I mean, it's more because of the COVID thing. Isn't the whole freaking offensive line for the Raiders still in the COVID protocol?
The reason why I was loving the Raiders 1.5 is because Herbert's great. I agree with you. You know, they got a nice core of receivers as well, but Anthony Lynn always finds a way, and this team finds a way to lose by 1. So I was really banking on that 1 in the hook. Like I saw like a 34, 35 point game. Whether the Chargers won or lost, I was taking the points. But damn, I'll pick them. You know, Herbert's been so hot. You got to have that one dust trash game. So I'm gonna go with Las Vegas on this one.
Who you got, Marcus? You got Las Vegas. You got the Chargers.
Give me LA.
LA.
Give me LA. All right, so we got at the 4:30 slot, we got Pittsburgh going over to Dallas. Oh man.
How dope is the trolling that Stephen A. Smith has been doing on social media every time Dallas loses?
But wait till you hear the spread though.
That'd be a weekly.
Oh man, oh man. Wait till you see the spread. It's negative 14.5.
Oh.
Guess who, y'all? I'm gonna let y'all guess.
I'm gonna go with Dallas.
Pittsburgh, of course.
You're taking Dallas?
No. I was joking about Dallas.
Oh yeah, he had to be joking. He had to be.
But let's talk spread. Look, let's talk spread though.
14.5. They favored Pittsburgh. The Pittsburgh Steelers is favored by 14.5 going to Dallas.
What you think, Marcus? What you think, man?
I mean, Pittsburgh. When I seen Cowboys, the only thing I seen was the Jordan crying face on Skip Bayless. You heard?
Listen, I'm taking Pittsburgh first quarter, second quarter, first half, third quarter, fourth quarter, second half, money line, the spread, whatever. 1,200 to win 100, no problem. I'll parlay it with a tennis match. I don't care. Like it's all right for me.
Yeah, that's a fact. And we already know
why are you even thinking? Why are you even thinking?
Nah, we already know what's going on.
Why are you even thinking?
Because
he likes to go against the grain.
No, I'm not. It's not about going against the grain. You know why I'm thinking. This is too many points.
So
this is too many points. No, this is too many points. Again, we're not talking about winners. 14.5? You know what's
LaVaughn,
funny?
tried to convince me about the game between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah, but that's 7 points.
The Dallas Cowboys are not better than the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I didn't say they were, but 14. We're talking more than double, and they're home, and just
Word, that's what I was saying to him. Like, yo, this is ballsy.
Yo,
dude, there might be more than 14 punts by the Dallas Cowboys in the game.
Yeah, but that good old backdoor, Emilio. I can see this being like a 31 to like 17 game. I don't know why. Like I see it just barely not covering the spread.
LaVaughn
Garbage time, backdoor.
Dreaming. He is dreaming.
Yo, give me the 14.5, Dallas. It's gross, but give it to me.
Oh my God!
It's too many points, man. It's too many.
Yo, listen. When everyone's going that way,
no.
Listen, when everyone's going that way, LaVaughn is going that way.
One thing last week, picked the Chiefs minus 100 points last week because that's.
I took the Jets because I'm just a Jets fan. That's why I took the Jets. Of course, the fucking Chiefs.
Yeah, that's a fact.
The Chiefs are gonna fucking cover.
Historically, at 19, 20 points is a lot. But to be honest, Pittsburgh's offense is not that explosive. They got a great defense. You know what I mean? But the offense is not that explosive. I can see garbage cover. 14.
You gotta let me take the lead on this one because I gotta give it to LaVaughn, okay? I gotta throw the alley-oop, John Stockton assist, Karl Malone, all that, Gary Payton, Sean Kemp, Penny Hardaway, the Shaq.
Gotta hit you with the no look.
I gotta hit you with the no look.
Yeah, it's on you.
I need to hear it, you big homer.
Yeah.
Are you taking the Arizona Cardinals minus 4.5, or are you gonna take your Miami Dolphins plus 4.5?
My Miami Dolphins are getting points?
They're getting points. 2 is getting points. 2 is getting points in Arizona.
4.5?
2. Listen to me. You got to remember though. We got the Miami Dolphins, who's coming from Republican red state, Florida, going to a usual red state in Arizona, who's now a blue state. Who you got?
Boy, I'm getting 4.5 points.
Yes.
Guess what? It's not enough. It's not enough, Vegas. Give me some 4. No, this is 100% fall on your face trap game. Dolphins don't even have any of their running backs available. They're going to use somebody off the street. Tua did nothing last game. We still don't even know what he's capable of. And we got freaking Murray, who's balling. Dolphins can't stop the run. Chase Edmonds a way better running back than Drake. Okay. You got Hopkins, big dog. Fitzgerald might have a good game. They're not good against slot receivers. Bruh, Isabella's on the outside. Yo, we're going to get smashed by double digits, bro. We're gonna get smashed.
Arizona minus 4.5. Arizona minus 4.5 for LaVaughn. Are we gonna make it a clean sweep, Marcus Mack? You taking Arizona?
Oh yeah, you know it. Oh, you know it. You know it. It's not a chance. Miami ain't doing that, and they going to Arizona.
Tua, prove me wrong, baby. Please.
And they going to Arizona too. It's over with, man. Get Miami out of here. I'm sorry.
That was
That
the best one. That was the best one. That was the best pick.
You gonna take this one right here, the 8 o'clock game?
Nah, you can do it. Go ahead, Mark. I just want
to throw
the Miami one.
8 o'clock, we got the New Orleans Saints going over to Tampa Bay. Tampa is favored by 4.5.
I'm gonna take the Tampa Bay Bucks minus 4.5. The Bucks lost to the Saints in New Orleans game 1. I had money on the Bucks thinking they were gonna be the shit. They look like shit, but now the Bucks actually look good. Yes, they did have a hiccup against New York Giants, but they're at home. New Orleans has to come to them. Tom Brady's doing good, and AB is back. And you know AB and Tom Brady, they have a connection. So I think he's going to force the ball a few times to AB to get him going. So I'm going to take the Tampa Bay Bucks minus 4.5, LaVaughn.
I'm going to 100% agree with you. This kind of goes back to what I mentioned about the New York Giants. I believe this is a look-ahead spot. They lost to them week 1. I had the Bucks too that game, so I lost. They only won by 2 points against the Giants. So this is a look-ahead spot. They're going to smash New Orleans Saints. So I feel like the Super Bowl for the Giants was last week, so I feel like Washington's going to beat them, and I feel like this week the Bucks beat New Orleans Saints. So give me -4. Easy call.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Bucks been playing ball, man. They been balling. 6'2". I'm saying I don't even think I would dare go against that. The Bucks been playing ball. They've been balling, man. I can't go against that. And you know me, I don't even care about the whole Tom Brady situation. I don't care about none of that. I don't rock with nothing out of Florida. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. So if you hear me say Tampa's gonna take that, listen, trust and believe. This is a brand you can believe in.
Yeah, so Drew Brees is kind of hurt too. I don't know if Slant Boy's playing or not. And all the receivers for the Bucks I think are active, like Godwin. You know, Evans, AB. He's going to force the ball to AB all game. And, yeah, that's easy call for me. Bucks, baby. Let's go.
So now we got a shitty team versus a shittier team.
So this is easy.
And I never thought that I would say this. I never thought that I would correlate shitty with Bill Belichick. But New England are shitty right now.
Yeah, right now.
New England Patriots versus the shittier New York Jets.
Man, I got so much energy for Cam Newton, man. Like I want to see him win. I want to see he's the poster child for man, fuck y'all, I'm about to make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? But and then of course, but they've been playing like garbage. New England's been playing like garbage. And we all know what's going on with New York Jets. We all know what's going on with that. The New England's favored by 8.5.
I'm taking the New York Jets plus 8.5. I've been taking the Jets all year. I ain't gonna stop doing it.
He jumped right on that.
We lose every fucking game. I don't care. I'm taking the Jets plus 8.5.
LaVaughn, how do you feel about, before you tell us your pick, how do you feel about the New York Jets?
I don't give a shit about the New York Jets. I never did. I never will. I was never a fan of the Gang Green. Emilio's always liked them since.
Stop lying. When they had Revis, you was loving them.
How can I want to beat up on the Dolphins, bro? It doesn't make no sense.
You was loving Revis Island. Loving it.
He was the real deal, but no thank you. I don't care. I'm glad. You know, your man's caught mono last year. I'm glad they sucked this year.
Oh, man.
But if,
homie almost died. He said, I'm glad.
Stop kissing on college. Like, stop. You know what I'm saying? Grow up. Damn, this is 8.5? New England has not been good. Cam you seen that meme with Cam looking like, what's it called? Marlon from the show.
Yeah, I did see it.
Yeah, God, I don't want to say this, but I'm going to go Jets. You know these. I hate both of these teams. Matter of fact.
Yo, listen, they're 0-8, man.
I gotta let you know.
Fellas, they're 0-8. They're 0-8.
Just for the record, if you ever do that again, you got to make sure you do it louder because the audience is not gonna hear it the way we heard it.
It's okay because they're not gonna see what he just regurgitated either. They're 0-8, fellas. I don't know what's wrong with Emilio, man. We got to get him some therapy. I don't know, maybe a few sessions. I don't know, man. I don't know, but
honestly, I hate both of these teams. I don't like any of these teams. I'm gonna go and pass.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you got to pick one. You got to, man. You got to pick one. Pick your poison. Pick your poison.
Yo, you know what I want? I want COVID to just cancel this game. That's my wish.
But here's what's so crazy. Somebody has to win. And it's like, we're not looking at this game because it's just two great teams about to play a hell of a game. No, we're looking to see, I really want to know who's going to lose this shit. Because both of y'all going to be the first game in history to both of y'all lose.
Absolutely. All right, guess what? All right, so here's what I'll do. I'm going to go with, Vinny Testaverde in the Jets to cover this. Whatever, bro. 8.5. I'll take it. Too many points. I don't like it.
Marcus?
I'm going to take New England.
Fuck both of y'all. Real talk.
Wow, I said I'm going
Yeah, you went with it. You went with it on a pity pick. Guess what you did? You went with it on some pity shit.
Yo, man. All right, so
on both teams.
That was the last game, man. I ain't gonna lie. That normally last game, you see that game is just like a great game. Like, yo, this is about to be a hard, like crazy, like the New Orleans against Seahawks. You know what I'm saying? We knew that was gonna be a good game. You thinking about the New England? It wasn't New Orleans. Excuse me. When you think about the New England Patriots against the New York Jets, like, is this about to be a good game? No, I don't want to see who loses.
I hope this game is 6-3, and I just like make fun of y'all for wasting your time for watching it. I don't care.
Well, that's going to conclude episode 101. I can't believe I'm actually saying that. Concluding episode 101. We really do appreciate our guest picker, LaVaughn Harvey, joining us for this episode. I mean, absolutely, all his picks were trash, so he's going to be a loser this week anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's going to be me and Marcus contending for the crown anyway. And we actually do have a crown. Like, we could get the shit. We put it on the head and stuff like that.
I've seen it. Run that.
Yeah, we got it.
Can it fit your head, though? Like, can it fit?
It's gonna be Marcus Mack, big-headed pause, and they come next
Yeah, man. Now, you know what's so crazy? We had a lot of the same picks. We had a lot of the same picks, same spread picks, everything. So I don't know. I would like to see how this week play out.
That's going to conclude the episode. Make sure you click like, subscribe on all podcast platforms and on YouTube. And be on the lookout for Cameron's Corners tomorrow. I'm supposed to get Cameron's Corners picks for all his college football picks. And we'll check y'all episode 102. LaVaughn, appreciate you joining us again.
No doubt.
Oh, sugar honey iced tea. It's the EAC Show.